Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Evander Holyfield so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread, but he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Mike Tyson! His adversary. His professional record consists of 43 wins, with 28 knockouts and 10 defeats. Fighting out of Atlanta, Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. With a matchup like this, Teddy, a boxer versus brawler, who do you really have more confidence in that they can pull off the win?
You know, in one way you could say the brawler because he's got that eraser. He could pull it out of the fire, but I'm going to go with the guy who's probably more rounded athletically, has to do more things because he didn't have that great gift of power. He's had to learn to do other things. And if he's forced to fight in a spot, those other things aren't working, he'll be able to do that.
Well-targeted left hand by Mike Tyson. Right to the head with that right. Good block by Evander Holyfield. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Keep your hands up. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Evander Holyfield. Blocks that punch. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Good work doubling up that jab by Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson turns that hook in well. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Tyson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Well done, Holyfield, left hand. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Scores big with the hook to the head. Targeting that head with the combination punching. fires right back at him. Evander Holyfield's able. Referee gives him the warning for the headbutt. And Mike Tyson's going to get a point deduction here for that clash of heads. The referee now feels that it's purposeful what he's doing, and he's deducting a point. Evander Holyfield's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Holyfield so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Good flush shot by Mike Tyson. Holyfield smashed by a hook. Nice strike after catching one by Evander Holyfield. And now he's targeting upstairs. That right hand over the top lands flush. Well targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. And we come to the end of round number 2. Tyson's first few moments in this fight are going to make his corner just cringe. Time after time, he is getting hit by long-range headshots.
Well, they got to remind him, hey, you became a boxer. If you wanted to be a catcher, you should have went to the Yankees and tried out over there.
And now you see him realizing why he's had success. He was aggressive at the end of the last round. He's coming out aggressive here in this round.
Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. He's staying with it.
Finish with the hook.
You see he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot.
Unload!
Oh, what an exchange! Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
That's a solid right hand by Mike Tyson. He missed with that headshot. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. And he decides to tie up again. How about that? Another right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And Holyfield lands a big punch.
Keep your head moving. Move your head.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. And that's the end of round 3.
Breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right?
Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Mike Tyson. Hits him in the mug with the right. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
And now a well-placed hook to the head. The left hand coming into play by Evander Holyfield.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
Come on, kid. Folks, hands up.
A little head hunting with the right. Holyfield's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He scored well after being hit himself. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. How about that left hand? Solid right by Mike Tyson. Super two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Comes right back with a shot of his own. What an uppercut by Evander Holyfield. We count down the final moments of this round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Tyson's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
To the head he goes with a left hand. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Flush right hand to the head. He gets off with a combination up top. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Hooks to the head. Tyson's hit by a counter punch there. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Fires off the hook. Look at that. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Evander Holyfield. And round 5 comes to an end. Tyson's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Tyson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, are going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good biting, snapping shot by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Good, solid hook from Evander Holyfield. Two good jabs by Mike Tyson. He comes with the straight right hand. Holyfield with a huge left. Goes up top with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Right on the mark, upstairs with a left hook, right uppercut combination. Holyfield's able to land a good, solid left hand. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evander Holyfield. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Tyson's corner was giving him a lot of encouragement after that last round. He clearly won that last round, and they know now this is a chance to get back in this fight.
Yeah, they were just in a storm. You know, they were out in a boat in a storm. There was a lot of waves coming. You know, it was a little iffy for a while there, but they got past the worst of it. Now there's a little bit of calm sea. Now what you got to do is put those sails up and move forward.
He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Tyson's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Halfway through the 7th round. And now he scores well with the straight right. Tyson with a powerful left hand. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Big left hand from Evander Holyfield. That's an intense jab right there by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield with a big uppercut. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evander Holyfield. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Keep that head moving.
Holyfield's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there? Mike Tyson's hit by a right hand. Solid. You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch. Round 7 comes to an end.
Breathe. Need another round from you. I need you to be busy this round, all right? He caught you with your hands down.
Start of round number 8. Holyfield's up on Teddy's scorecard. He's just been the more effective guy.
Yeah, he has, Joe, and for those young people out there watching that want to be fighters or whatever you do, you know, this is a little bit of Exhibit A, proof that you can be aggressive in a state of mind. You know, aggression doesn't always have to be physical. When you're coming forward, you know, you're seek and destroy missile. It could be just controlling a guy in other ways, stepping back, making him do what you want to do. And he's making him do what he wants him to do.
Tyson's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory bank a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Evander Holyfield. Right to the head with that right. Oh, good exchange there. Well done, Holyfield, left hand. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Let's see some more head movement.
Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. What an impact that left hand just made by Evander Holyfield. Able to land with the right. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Back and forth exchange. Great work offensively landing that combination by Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield's dominating this fight every which way, just punishing his opponent. And his opponent has the face to show that result.
Well, that's because all the punches that are being thrown, they're accurate punches, and they're all being thrown with bad intentions.
Tyson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. A well-placed left hand up top. Not able to land the headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. Scored well up top. Overhand right can be so effective. Tyson's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. He's going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so, and it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab, you're looking to set up punches, you're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Evander Holyfield. Tyson's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. A knifing left hand by Evander Holyfield. And now he's targeting upstairs. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Focus.
It's working the body.
So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And that's the end of round 9. Tyson's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. Mike Tyson's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Huge uppercut by Tyson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Precision work with the left hand by Mike Tyson. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. They both decide to bring it. Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, but you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. This was a sure and steady effort by Evander Holyfield tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question